Hey guys, Dan Heilman back with another Dragonheir video. We finally have some sort of an update and some communication from the developers. Technically, it's the publishers, but let's go. So let's pull up Discord. Let's talk about what we got going on. So I was really hoping that these developers were going to give us a lot of feedback because when we had all this stuff between, before CBT2, we had all this stuff like the dev blog where they talked about all these different things that they were working on, all this and that. And I was really excited for some developer teams that gave us a lot of communication. And it's kind of been radio silence for the last month. So ever since the game kind of came out, we had a bunch of stuff to do in the very beginning, and it's kind of slowed down. So if I pull up my spreadsheet here, you can see we had quests basically for the first 14, 15 days. We had a lot of stuff coming out, that kind of slow rolled the launch. And then we've basically had no real additions, no real patches besides very small, bug fixes. We've had really nothing for the last 2 weeks. So this is the very first communication really that we've got at all, honestly. We had a patch this morning at 7 a.m. No patch notes yet. Hopefully we'll get the news on what they patched this morning. All we're getting is these very small updates in the update channel. If you are in the main Discord and you don't know why you're not getting messages or can't see all the channels, make sure you have this unclicked. I'm sorry, this clicked and this unclicked right here. So show all channels. This is not selected by default, so a lot of people can't see anything. So, okay, as far as some of the recent ones, not really much going on with updates over the last couple days, couple weeks, just very small things trying to fix this and that, which is totally fine. Again, we're in a beta test, so I understand there's going to be a lot of small bug fixes. I'm just surprised that they haven't really rolled out any. You can see the community sentiment's not very good. You got a lot of middle fingers, you got a lot of poop emojis, you got a lot of thumbs down, stuff like that. There isn't a lot to do in the game right now, and I think most people are kind of just bored, but okay, let's get to what we're actually here for. We got an announcement. There's one of my very top changes is getting addressed in here, so I'm really excited for that. A couple of the other ones, not so much, but let's go here. So CBT2 has been underway for almost a month now, and we're excited to see so many travelers joining the Adenthia, experiencing and sharing your adventures with us. The number of participants and the amount of time they've spent in game has far exceeded our expectations. You can't spend a lot of time in game, but anyways, I guess I should stop poking fun about it. But we would like to sincerely thank each and every one of you supporting Dragonheir Silent Gods. Okay, so as the CBT2 invitation draws to a close, the development team is gearing up for the global launch. So this global launch is coming. Oh, what do they say? Like 12 to 14 weeks. We've been in 4 weeks, so we got, I don't know, maybe 8 to 10 weeks. We basically got 2 months left. So it's, almost July. So I don't know, maybe end of August, we might be seeing global launch happen. We'd like to announce some important arrangements for the aftermath of CBT2. Okay. On June 21st, that's in 2 days, a major update will be adding several features in response to community feedback. There's not information on this, I don't think. Is there? Oh, yeah, down here. Okay, never mind. Ignore that. On June 22nd, the last CBT server will open. So currently, they're opening a new server every single day. And you basically just have to either be in the soft launch regions, which is, there's a list of countries in this CBT2 news channel. There's one near the bottom and one near the top of all the open countries. So if you're not in those countries, you have to use a VPN. If you want to play, now is your very last chance. So the last server will open, and then after that, there'll be no more downloads. You can see right here on June 24th, which is in 5 days, no longer be able to basically download the game. So if you want to try it now. My link's always in the description if you want to use it. Just if you're not in a soft launch region, you have to use a VPN to download the game and probably open the game. But then once it's open, I've heard you can turn it off. On June 25th, new user registrations and new character creation will be closed. Okay, that's fine. No more servers, so that's fine. An announcement will be made if there is any change to these arrangements. Okay. All existing servers will keep running until the global launch, and players with existing accounts will be able to continue to play the game. Account data will not be deleted. Before the Season 1 season starts, there will be a total up and server merge for the Season 0. Detailed rules will be explained before Season 1. So right now we're in Season 0 and it's all soft launch. Now when we go to global launch, that's going to be Season 1. The Season 0 players are not going to be able to play with Season 1 players, at least in the beginning. We don't know when they're going to merge all the servers. I think that is kind of the information that we're waiting to get. It sounds like we're going to get that information before Season 1 starts, if I'm reading this correctly. It says all detailed rules will be explained before Season 1. So I just hope they don't strand beta players on the beta servers by themselves for more than one season. If they do it for more than one season, I think most of those original supporters are going to leave the game. That's what happened to me in Dislight. I was stuck on the beta launch server in Dislight for like almost a year, and they never allowed me to play with other players. You already are kind of separated in servers in this game. Guilds are not cross-server. That's probably my #1 thing on the to change list. So yeah, we have received many suggestions from customer service, Discord, discussions through players and creators like myself. We will be continuing to working and improving on the game and hope to provide better experience and more exciting content in the global launch. Okay, this is what a lot of people are not having, is exciting new content. We got basically nothing to do right now. You get in the game, you got about 30, maybe 45 minutes of content, and then you're pretty much done. So, okay, here's the juice. June 21st, in 2 days, update content. So 21st, what is that? That's today's Monday, Tuesday, so Wednesdays. Is that patch days here in this game? Wednesday, we're adding a new equipment plan feature where travelers may edit and save their own plans in a convenient way. I think the translation is not very good on this. I think this means like a loadout function where you can save your gear sets so you can easily transfer them between heroes. This is one of the things that I have been really wanting in this game. Since you don't get any stamina in this game, you can't have a lot of gear. Gold is really hard to get. It's almost impossible to get gold in the game. It's impossible to get gear because you don't have a lot of stamina. So they need this feature, because if I want to go and swap between different teams, it takes me forever. I have seen some games that allow you to have pre-made groups, and the gear saves in the pre-made groups. That is the best I've ever seen. This game, non-stop game I play, you can do that. You can save an entire group, and when you click the group, it puts them in there and it puts all the gear on them. So it'd be really cool if we get something like that. It sounds like it's only going to be equipment, so I don't think a team building in there, but that's going to be a great feature. Added a pop-up prompt displayed when there is any hero unequipped before you start the battle. So if you don't have your hero geared, it'll give you a pop-up. That's good, because sometimes you don't know. You can check in all of the interfaces. You can check your gear in any of the interfaces. All you got to do is click them. But the one problem is in Arena, for some reason, is the only place you can't actually change them. So normally there's a change gear button right here. You can't do it in Arena. So you can already see the gear. Like, for example, if I wanted to put this on him, I can't do it. I have to exit the game and go do it from the hero screen. So I don't know why Arena is the only place that you can't change your gear for some reason. Added a description page on the current progress of Feywild to the map and other related interfaces. Okay. I don't know what that even means, honestly. Added a description page on the current progress of the Pillar of Trial to the map and other related interfaces. Whatever that means. I just... maybe there's no description place where it tells you what it is. I just don't know what that means. Added a broadcast prompt displayed when a legendary hero is summoned in the horn. Okay. Added an update prompt displayed when an important hotfix is available. Okay. Added leaderboards to Feywild and Pillar of Trial. There's no point to having a Pillar of Trial leaderboard because it's closed and you can't do any of the levels anyways. They only open 5 levels a week, which is like the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. There is no content in this game where you can play until you get stuck. There's nothing in this game where you can just do content. There's no endless tower. There's not even a story or campaign or levels. This is the only gacha game I've ever encountered where there's nothing that you can just do infinitely. There's literally nothing you can do in the game. You can't try anything. You just really can't do anything. Optimization, optimized hero skill description. So actually they have two of my biggest complaints on here is saving gear sets and skill descriptions. Skill effects and damage values are much clearer now. This whole sentence doesn't make sense, but I'm assuming they mean they're going to show the damage multipliers for every skill in the game. There's a lot of other skills that they're so limited that you can't even physically build the hero because the skill descriptions are so limited. So let me show you an example here. So if I go to the gallery and I go to one of the exclusive heroes, one of the best heroes in the entire game, if you look at this, it says, in addition, the hero gains a crit rate boost based on the attack time. Okay, so what does this mean? It means nothing. So what is her passive crit boost? I don't know. So how can you build her if you don't know how much crit she has? Does she get 100% crit passively, or does she get 1% crit passively? Because it's totally going to change on how you build the hero. So just right now, there's just no way to build some of the heroes because you have no idea how much crit rate they have. So they're adding the multipliers. If you didn't know, all the damage multipliers are hidden in this game. All the internal cooldowns are hidden in this game. There's none of that information, so they're going to make that clearer. I'm pretty excited for that. Fix the wrong display of the base. I don't know what that even means. Base stats? Is that supposed to mean base stats? I don't literally know what that means. Pargu, Loris, and Livia. I don't know what that means. We'll have to figure it out. So, okay. That's kind of it for the video. I just wanted to go through kind of this update announcement because I think it's one of the better announcements they've had in probably about a month. It's kind of the only real announcement. They had some other stuff about Ivy streaming, which is cool. Nice Ivy. She's going to stream. Whatever this is, June, that's 20th, tomorrow, okay? And we got some stuff going on with some Steam. I think this game is finally opening on Steam, so I know a lot of people have been saying, hey, how come I can't play on Steam? I think it opens tomorrow, I've heard, but don't quote me on that. But yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like and the subscribe. Have a great day, everyone. See you guys.